My name is Jorge Camarotti. I'm the writer-director of Kinship. I'm a Brazilian living in Montreal for the past 15 years. So Kinship is a story like our father of Arab descent trying to raise his son in Montreal, and they lost, the wife and the mother, and they are trying to regroup as a family, and facing different situations as they go. I think it was mainly to get finance. It took me like 4 years to get the grant for this film. So I think the whole thing that I keep from this experience is like you can't really give up. You have to persevere, and then and just great to see like the film now playing at the Palm Springs Film Festival. I'm actually blown away by the quality of this film festival, the people that I met. I got the chance to be part of the artist residency with Acme, and that is actually like I feel it makes such a difference to be able to travel and to follow your film, and then having companies like them like support you, and it's really about cost, right? And then help that whole process was like so enjoying, and also sharing the house with all those filmmakers. It was such a blast. So I think like film festivals really help to find your peers, first. Because I'm someone that I used to be a photographer before I became a filmmaker. So it was a complete different environment and different people involved. And I feel like festivals are really great for that, because then I know a lot of people by name because we see them their work, but then being in festivals with them, and then you find, regardless of their background, you have so much in common, So I think festivals, the main thing I would say is the camaraderie, meeting new people, seeing that, we all face somehow the same struggles, we have the same doubts, we are all in the same boat. So I think that's the takeaway from, the film festival for me. I feel like for someone that's aspiring to be a filmmaker, I think, first for me anyways, was a personal process. I really had to figure out who I was. I had to come out of this representation mode, the way I wanted people to see me. So that way I kind of found my inner voice, and funny or not, in photography, I was very concerned about the perception of people towards my work. And I think in filmmaking, if it can be an advice, I'm much more at easy with what people think about my work, because it's more or less like my own process, my inner voice. So I think for filmmakers, regardless of the trends, I think it'd be great for people to really find what the stories they really want to tell, despite of the, whatever's in vogue and whatever people are like now. Because I think the one thing that's a dangerous thing for a career is being generic. You really want to, regardless of what you're going to do once you get commissioned to do. But I think in the beginning, it's very important for you to be editable. Someone has to look at your work somehow and really understand what kind of treatment you're going to give once they hire you for something else. Even they're going to ask you to adjust, but it's very important so they can see, oh, this guy, if I give them this film, I know what I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna work with him to get what I need, but I know where it's gonna go. If they don't know where you're going in the film, it's very hard to get a job, in this business.